to me and his channel.
What's up with your boy LOE Visuals? I'm back whenever y'all how they going, y'all vibe me, y'all chilling, y'all enjoying y'all day, y'all having a great day, productive day. We back at it, we on the road to 1K subscribers. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure y'all like this video, like this video. We trying to boost the algorithm, trying to, make sure to tap into it. So we about to talk a little boxing with you guys. I love you guys, I love boxing. So we about to talk a little boxing. If you guys don't know, Shakur Stevenson just came off his win against Yoshino, and Gervonta kind of chimed in and said it was not enough, and I want to talk about it. I want to talk about, are we gonna actually get the fights between Shakur and Tank, and Devin and Tank? It's gonna be tough. I don't think it's out the blue. Devin did say he was staying at 135, so those potential two fights with Shakur and Tank could happen. I think that Devin might leave Top Rank, but unless Top Rank can offer him a lot of money to where he stays. But if they don't, he might go back to Matchroom and Eddie Hearn, and I think, they'll do a co-promotional deal and so on, and but I like the fact that these guys are putting pressure on Tank. They don't seem to be too afraid to say his name and let guys know how they feel about him. But and I think they respect Tank. I think Tank kind of goes out his way to discredit those guys because he know that those guys are kind of gonna be in his way, far as in his era of boxing. They're gonna be around. They're gonna always be in his shadow. So like, it's either fight those guys and we find out who the best is, or your city gonna start giving flack to him, or the fans are gonna start pressing. It's gonna get very crucial, because we understand that you fought Ryan, but it was a money grab kind of. It's basically a money grab, you think, and you can't really lose this money grab because it'll be bad for your career if you lose this money grab. But I think that you kind of discredit those guys, but you kind of bring them like the Ryan. Those guys are better than Ryan, and you understand that. I don't think that Tank wants to lose to those two guys for sure. But if a lot of people think that you keep playing, you'll lose to somebody you're not supposed to lose to. So you don't want that in your career. I think that these fights need to be made. If we want to elevate boxing. Shakur and Devin, they've been chiming in on each other. Devin said that was cap. That Shakur didn't get the best of him in sparring. I watched the sparring. It's just sparring, but and honestly, it was good work. Shakur got the best of him, and it's on Dante's Boxing Nation, and he got the best of him. No disrespect, I'm not, but it's just sparring. I don't look at sparring like that. I think in a fight it's different. It's 8-ounce gloves, and it could be totally different. But that's just sparring. But I don't like that Devin said that was cap. It's actually kind of true. Especially we talking about the sparring I seen on YouTube. They might have sparred multiple times. Who knows though? But Shakur didn't look like he was lying when he said that. But that's just my opinion. I could be totally wrong, so I'm not gonna chime in on it. But I'm glad that those two are actually going back and forth. And Tank don't want those two to fight, and because that would be a big fight, and they definitely do better. I think Ryan is a star as far as just buying straight boxing fans. The boxing fans would buy that. Just that's just a pure boxing fight, and those guys are actually getting a lot of casual notoriety, Shakur and Devin. So, I think they could actually break into the casual fan, in my opinion. If they fight 2 years down the line or a year and a half down, a year, 6 months, those guys are getting into the casual fans, and I think they could actually sell. But I think they probably do that fight at 40. But I really wanted at 35. I just don't think Devin's gonna stay at 35 that long. Even though he's saying he's gonna stay, it's gonna be tough. And he's gonna basically be putting himself at a disadvantage. But I want to see the fans start pressing Tank on these fights. Like, it's kind of crazy how we don't say much to these guys. But if you guys feel like a guy not fighting them, I don't think it's disrespectful to say why you're not fighting this guy. Because I could never be in like a press conference, a room like that, because I would kind of, chime in on like, and they would probably put me out. But that's just that's just me. I want to ask the right questions, that everybody wants to know. And I think I would do it and not be mad about it, or ashamed of it, because a lot of these guys are kiss ups, and I don't think I could do hardcore, professional boxing media, because you gotta ask watered down questions, and I just couldn't do it, it just wouldn't be in me, I just couldn't do it. So, and I think in the long run that's gonna benefit me, but that's just what I think. I gotta call it as far as possible, and especially if I want my channel to grow, I gotta call it as far as possible. So yeah, I think the Tank is actually on the right track with this. He said he got the Ryan Garcia fight made, and a lot of people didn't think he was gonna get it made, but if he really wanted us to, I don't think he cared about impressing the hardcore fans. If he wanted to, show us that he cares about his legacy, he would actually, get the Devin Haney fight. Because I don't think Devin Haney would turn down a Tank fight. He might not do the rehydration clause, but he wouldn't turn the fight down. Because Leonard Ellerby is going out his way to kind of protect his investment and say that belts don't matter, when belts most definitely do matter, in my opinion. So I don't like that at all. But those guys are always trying to protect their investment. I don't think they understand that we gonna eventually notice, and I don't think the casual fan notices that Tank doesn't have a real belt. They just know that he's winning by knockout and he's beating a guy. But this Ryan Garcia Tank fight isn't even for a belt. It doesn't progress anywhere in his career as far as accolades. I mean, you get more notoriety, but as far as Loma and Devin, that's kind of a hardcore fight, But I want to see what this division does. It's a lot of action at this division. Shakur just stopped a guy in his 35 debut, and he did a lot of calling out, and I'm glad he did it. He ruffled some feathers, because if you don't, guys will find a way to avoid you. So if you don't, and I found that just kind of crazy. I don't know why you gotta kind of be so direct and disrespectful, because I don't think it was disrespectful, but you gotta kind of ruffle some feathers if you want to fight. And I'm not mad that he did it. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section about these guys. Do you guys think we can actually get these 3 fights? Well, not 3 fights, but combination of fights between Tank and Devin, and Shakur and Devin, and Shakur and Tank? Can we get that? Are we actually gonna get those fights? But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Make sure y'all smash the like button, smash on the road to 1K subscribers. Hit the subscribe button, turn post notifications on. I love you guys so much. I'm out.